This is the only path to true success in business and in all aspects of life. When you recognize and practice what I'm about to share here in this video in your life, you can be and have and do anything that you want. And until you learn this, until you put this into practice in all aspects of your life, then your business is not going to succeed in the way that you want it to. Even if the money comes in, even if it seems on the external like you're having a great success, you will not feel like success until you master your emotions, until you become emotionally intelligent and learn how to direct how you feel inside and your thoughts in the way that you want them to be. And once you learn how to do that, you can create anything so much easier than anyone who is trying to get out there and hustle their way into success and ignore their emotions. And there's so many people out there that say that you don't need to do this, that just to ignore your emotions and work through them. When you're in fear, work through it. And when I say work through it, I mean keep pushing, keep taking action. But really, you need to be aware of these emotions and be present with them and not hold on to them, but be aware of them. It's like if you were not you were thirsty for water, and instead of drinking water, you just ignore it. And these emotions that you're having are an important thing to realize and to acknowledge, as important as when you feel like you're thirsty. It's saying that there's something that's going on that you need to be aware of. Just like with needing to drink water or eat food. And that's why if you don't drink water for long enough or you don't eat food for long enough, you will not feel good. And eventually you may die. And the same way for emotions. If you don't pay attention to your emotions for long enough, if you cram them down and don't acknowledge them, then you will not feel good, and eventually you will die. And yes, we will all die, but your emotions and feeling or not being aware of how you're feeling, but feeling bad and then also not being aware of how you're feeling will lead to ailments, will lead to discomfort in your body, and it will lead to earlier deaths. And what we're here today to mostly talk about is how this affects your business. For you that is on this creative entrepreneurial journey that really wants to create amazing things in this world, the most important thing that you can do is be aware of your emotions, to be aware of the thoughts you're thinking that lead to the emotions you're feeling. And I've made a number of videos about this from a little bit different points of view to remind you and to reiterate the importance of this, because this is a consistent reminder that you need to have in your life to be in a place of decision that this is something that you're going to master, and to learn all the little aspects of it, of how you can benefit and why you're doing this practice and why it's so important to your life. And our emotions are the most important thing that we can acknowledge and learn how to direct in our lives, because they are directions telling us which way we're going and which way to go. And when you feel excited about something and eager about this new business opportunity, this new employee or client, that means, yes, let's do this. When you're feeling not great about it, when you're feeling worried about something, it at least means to stop, be aware of how you're feeling, and get into a better feeling place before you take action. And maybe just don't go in that direction. You know, if you have a gut feeling inside of you, then maybe go somewhere differently, maybe either physically take a different route, go a different direction, work with different people. Like, pay attention to how you're feeling. And when you do that, your emotions will not lie to you. They will not guide you wrong. It just takes you being aware of it, you being emotionally intelligent. And we are moving into a time when more and more people than ever before are learning how to become emotionally intelligent and learning the importance of doing this. And from a younger and younger age, this is something that in the next 10 years, people say right now that, personal brands and AI is the most important thing. What the most important thing that you can learn is, the most important skill that you can develop, the most important thing in any kind of aspect of life, in any business in life that you can learn, is how to be emotionally intelligent, how to direct your thoughts in a powerful way in the direction that you want to go, how to focus your mind, how to use your mental willpower, your mental abilities to direct your life. That is the most valuable skill, the most valuable investment, the most valuable base for anything that you do in your life. With this solid foundation, anything is possible. So practice and be aware and be gentle on yourself when you are not where you want to be. And know that you are always moving forward. You are always going to be taking steps in the direction of what's more that you want in your life. So acknowledge that you're right where you're meant to be, and things are always working out. And you will succeed at everything that you put your mind to. Everything that you choose to create in your life is coming. It's on its way. The great businesses, the relationships, the body, it's all coming. Focus on how you feel. Focus on feeling the best that you can right now and guiding your thoughts to do that.